No one has a kind word to say about surgeons, do they? They're always the boss of the pile, so.
Well, you can see relations. You can help.
See that now.
Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode. On July the 5th, 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge tweeted, "Today we mark the 72nd birthday of the NHS in a year when it was needed more than ever as the nation responds to COVID-19. Today, the Duke and Duchess visited the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in King's Lynn to thank staff for their efforts in helping their community." Whether you are existing staff, former staff members who came out of retirement, volunteers or key workers, we thank you for the resilience, perseverance and hope you've shown our nation. On July the 5th, 2020, the royal family tweeted, "Today marks 72 years of the NHS. In April, the Queen thanked NHS UK and healthcare workers for their selfless commitment and diligence, and spoke of how their dedication to service in these most challenging of circumstances is an example to us all. Hashtag thank you together." On July the 4th, 2020, the royal family tweeted, "The Round Tower at Windsor Castle, hashtag light it blue. We join together in a moment of remembrance and reflection for those who have lost their lives during the pandemic and pay tribute to the healthcare professionals, key workers and volunteers working for and in support of the NHS UK." On July the 2nd, the Queen held an audience via telephone with the First Minister of Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon. On July the 1st, 2020, the Earl of Wessex visited Brookwood Cemetery to learn about the work of the Surrey Death Management Team. He spoke to cemetery staff about the challenges they have faced over recent months due to COVID-19 and the measures in place for all faiths. On June the 30th, the Earl and Countess of Wessex joined volunteers at Salute NHS to prepare food packs for NHS frontline workers across the UK. The Salute NHS initiative is providing meals and care packages to support the work of ICU, A&E and anaesthetic teams across the UK. The Earl and Countess thanked volunteers for their contribution to the initiative, which is aiming to deliver 1 million meals to NHS staff. On July the 2nd, the Prince of Wales met with key workers from Transport for London. The Prince was accompanied by the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, and thanked TfL staff who have worked during the coronavirus pandemic for their service. Earlier this year, as seen here in these photographs, the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall visited the London Transport Museum with the Mayor of London. Their Royal Highnesses travelled to the museum on an environmentally friendly double-decker bus. On the 1st of July, the Prince of Wales visited Shipton Mill, which specialises in milling high-quality organic flour. During the first few days of lockdown, the mill saw a huge 25-fold increase in demand for flour. At Shipton Mill, the Prince looked at a variety of freshly milled flours, including flour produced from grain at His Royal Highness's own farm in Tetbury. The mill has been producing specialty flours for centuries, including rye, spelt, gluten-free flours, einkorn and emmer. On the same day, the Prince of Wales meets Victoria, the Suffolk punch horse, during his visit to the Cotswolds Farm Park. There are only 81 Suffolk punch breeding mares left. The Prince was on a visit to find out about the work they have been doing to support British native rare breeds. Farm parks across the country will begin to reopen on the 4th of July, and staff at the Cotswolds Farm Park are preparing the site for the public.
It is exceptionally welcome news that hotels, restaurants and pubs are to begin opening their doors. Hospitality connects people and enables them to create wonderful memories with families and friends, be it over a pint of beer, a special meal with family, or an overnight stay to explore new places. All these experiences have been dearly missed as normal life has been put on hold. I know that those at the forefront of hospitality have missed their guests too, so I can only express my warmest appreciation for the resilience and fortitude shown by those in hospitality, and offer my deepest sympathy to those who are struggling to keep their businesses going. I only pray we can begin to rebuild a vital and resilient industry. Thank you so much for all you do for this country.
On July the 3rd, 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge said, "As pubs and stores reopen around the UK this weekend, the Duke popped into the local pub in Norfolk to wish the staff well and hear how they have adapted their operations in order to allow them to return to a new normal, wishing everyone a safe weekend."
So Lucy, as I said, we had to let Kim go, sadly. Lucy's one of the senior chief managers and she's been here 5 years and is stepping up for it.
So far so good, obviously this weekend will show. But I think the
On July the 6th, 2020, Clarence House tweeted, "Today, at Swindon Fire Station, the Duchess of Cornwall met key workers including firefighters, NHS staff and South Western Ambulance Service paramedics. Firefighters who are trained to drive emergency service response vehicles and carry out first aid have helped by driving ambulances alongside a clinician or paramedic. In the southwest region, these ambulances have responded to over 3,000 incidents." The South Western Ambulance Service has boosted their resource during the pandemic through fire and ambulance collaboration, inviting students to help and bringing back previous staff, as well as deploying staff from other departments. In their office gardens, the Duchess later met residents and representatives of Swindon Council. The Register Office have helped to rearrange over 100 marriages and are now working hard to catch up on the backlog of over 900 babies whose birth are yet to be registered. Supported by volunteers, Swindon Council's Live Well Hub supports isolated residents in the community. The hub has made 8,000 welfare telephone calls, and today Her Royal Highness helped to pack their 1,000th food parcel, which will go to vulnerable residents with no family support. On the 7th of July 2020, the Duchess will guest edit the Emma Barnett Show on BBC 5 Live, discussing life in lockdown and her work with charities. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And also, hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. So, from me in Shropshire, goodbye.